I search my bag, my coat, my chair. I even look beneath the stairs. The clock is ticking, time won't wait. These lost keys seal my twisted fate. I check the couch, the fridge, the sink. The more I search, the less I think. A ghost must have stolen them from me. Or maybe it's just my memory. Lost keys, they haunt me.
And welcome. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. Here, Jay, in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Come on, Ed. Can I say it, please?
All right, if you must.
Yes. Trust the process.
It has been quite a process to get to this point. Jay, they have a squad here in Philadelphia. The opening tip won by the Sixers, and we're underway here in Philadelphia. Embiid to Simmons. Oh, emphatic slam. So far, so good.
Didn't take long to get this crowd on their feet, and one of the most undervalued things in sports, the 13th man, the fans. If they get you going in the game, they can help you sustain that energy.
Textbook body control on the Euro step.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia, and they call it.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Simmons driving, but a shot no good. Another follow, stays out.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
To Tobias Harris. A drive baseline, but the shot won't go.
One of the best kept secrets in the game, utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air, crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
Simmons to Butler. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
And score. Strong take.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
To Redick. Marc Gasol pins it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Toronto has the basketball. Danny Green to Lowry. Well done, Kyle Lowry. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
For the Raptors right now, it's twofold. Not just winning, stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
And count the basket inside.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Joel Embiid swats it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Kawhi Leonard, 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
Ed, see, this is simple. This is where the PG pulls the bigs over to the side and says, we can't allow that to happen. You need to be an enforcer down low.
And finishes strong.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
Kawhi Leonard, tough matchup against Butler. Knocks it down from mid-range.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Simmons with it. Margins 8. Shot from the lane won't go.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high off the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. To Powell. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Okay, I saw a little bit of a handle there. But let's see if that confidence is still there down the stretch.
Butler to Simmons. Nothing going here on that drive. Pascal Siakam. To Butler. Easy path to the rim.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Kawhi Leonard. That's now 5 in a row without a single miss.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
And the reward, he's going to the line.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Pascal Siakam at the line for 2 shots. His career mark right now sits at 63%. First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
Good shot.
Into the front court comes Simmons. They can go 2 for 1 if they hurry. Oh, Ben Simmons. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
I know this for a fact, Ed. Ben Simmons wanted to channel his inner Bill Russell during the NBA Awards as he stood up on that stage accepting that Rookie of the Year trophy, looking down at all the people that hated on him and didn't think that after a year of being injured that he can come back and be the one that everybody thought he could be. One of only 7 players in NBA history to lead his team to 50-plus wins while accepting the Rookie of the Year trophy.
Jimmy Butler with a piece. 15-footer at the buzzer. Final shot of the period, almost. It would have counted, but no good. Time's run out here in the first quarter. First quarter down as we get ready to start the second. Boy, you talk about offensive efficiency, it was really high.
You know why?
Why?
Because of the versatility. Because this is positionless basketball, which makes it beautiful to watch. Everybody can triple threat, dribble, drive, shoot the 3, do things from long distance. It's a thing of beauty where this game is going.
Butler to Monroe. The big guy, Greg Monroe. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Got it.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Philadelphia with the basketball. Marc Gasol sends it away.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
To Butler. And the defender over pursues, and he's called for it.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Changes coming from both sides right now. Harris. From the outside, no good. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Ball's controlled by Lowry. and draws the foul.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
First one goes down. Two for two on that trip. McConnell to Embiid. From the painted area, won't go down.
And you hate to say this, but this is the reality of the matter. Sometimes it takes guys a little while to warm up into the game. Seems like they finally found their rhythm in the second quarter.
Butler to bring it up. Down a dozen. Oh, big finish at the rim.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
To Gasol. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Marc Gasol at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 77% at the line. Off the mark on his free throw. To Redick. Fires the three, and the rebound comes down to Green. Pascal Siakam to Leonard. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Butler to Embiid. Knocked loose. That'll get out off the Raptors. So possession stays with Philadelphia. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. The pass set it all up.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Danny Green trying to cash in on a three-point play. A career 81% free throw shooter. Free throws good as they continue to widen their lead. Butler into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Gasol. Nothing going here on that drive. And a nice finish at the rim.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Count the basket inside.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Sixers have the basketball. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
And he draws contact. 2 shots coming up for the Spaniard, the All-Star, Marc Gasol.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
And hits the first free throw.
For the Philadelphia 76ers, number 55, Greg Monroe.
And he makes them both. Has a look. He had all day and all night to knock that one down. Need to hear more chatter on the defensive end.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
The assist, number 7, Kyle Lowry.
Butler to bring it up. His guys down big. Knocked loose. Raptors come away with it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
The drive, right to the basket, and he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
First free throw is good. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. The ball controlled by Kyle Lowry. Well done, Kyle Lowry. Oh, the defense has to adjust. He's 4 for 4 to start this one.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Lowry into the front court. His guys can hold for the final shot. Working hard on the glass. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
Now here's your chance to make them pay for making you the target of hacking. Well, actually, your free throw shooting made you a target, but you can still fix that.
Off the mark on the first free throw. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Lazy pass there, and it's intercepted. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, Ed. The Raptors entered the locker room at halftime with a significant lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Toronto Raptors. The 76ers have got themselves in a bad situation that seems likely to only get worse. There isn't enough time to get into all of their problems, but I'll tell you this, they need to try to get better. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Game track. Bench points.
The Philadelphia 76ers had enough difficulty dealing with the opposing starters, let alone their bench players. They really need to adjust for the depth of this opposing team and figure out how to slow them down.
Player of the half.
Kawhi Leonard has already put together a pretty nice highlight reel for himself, and that's just after one half of basketball. He did a lot of scoring, and it probably won't stop anytime soon. Here we go with the top 3 plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Kyle Lowry with the rock. Well done, Kyle Lowry. He's now 5 for 6.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
To Gasol. Short jumper stays out.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Count it, and the foul. He's going to the line for a free throw.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Ben Simmons at the line for a chance at a three-point play, shooting 50%, some yes, some no, in this contest. Missed the foul shot. Lowry with it. His guys lead here, early stages, third quarter. Green with a shot that won't go down.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Knocked loose. Taken by the Raptors.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
And count the basket.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Sixers control it. Knocked loose. Raptors come away with it.
Ooh, I think people are leaving already.
Sizing up the defense. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
He's been doing this for years, the physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Strong finish at the rim for Marc Gasol.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Oh, whistle.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Kyle Lowry, that's his third personal foul. Team foul number 3.
Butler. Oh, a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Pascal Siakam, that's his second personal foul. Team foul number 4. Toronto Raptors are at
And Jay, they call the foul.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Ben Simmons, couple of free throws on the way. He's struggled so far. Knocks down the first.
number 55, Greg Monroe. Subbing in for the Toronto Raptors, number 17, Jeremy
And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Ben Simmons able to recover with the block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Ben Simmons has got 2 shots coming. He's shooting 40% in this one. And he connects on the first free throw.
Oh, you've been in the gym, huh?
No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Count the basket at the rim.
This is where I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
It goes down.
I know this for a fact, Ed. Ben Simmons wanted to channel his inner Bill Russell during the NBA awards as he stood up on that stage accepting that Rookie of the Year trophy, looking down at all the people that hated on him and didn't think that after a year of being injured that he can come back and be the one that everybody thought he could be. One of only 7 players in NBA history to lead his team to 50-plus wins while accepting the Rookie of the Year trophy.
Oops, he missed the first one.
For the Raptors, number 23,
No good. Missed them both. And the basket good at the rim.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
And a whistle.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Ben Simmons at the line for 2 shots. He's struggled so far. First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2.
He sent that one to the 3rd row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Smith with it up top. Down a bundle. Simmons. Now a steal as the Raptors have it.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Has a chance. Gets a look. Can't hit.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
To Gasol. Marc Gasol. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
I'm laughing because when you look at Marc Gasol, he's not the fastest big guy in the game. He's not the smoothest, nor is he the best shooter. But you know what he is? He's prepared and he's experienced. That's why you can get your 17 to 18 to 19 points per night or more, and you get a tough low post presence.
Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Ibaka doesn't have the touch. No good.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Fred VanVleet to Ibaka. Shot from in close, no good. Simmons with it. His guys down big. Powell with the rebound.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Deep 3 at the buzzer. The quarter's concluded. It's been all Raptors. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Butler to Simmons. Turns and slams it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
To Ibaka. Serge Ibaka, not shaken for the early struggles. Maybe this is a sign of things to come.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
To Ibaka. Serge Ibaka slams it down. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative, because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is.
It's good. Count the basket and the foul.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Ben Simmons trying to cash in on the three-point play. He's shooting 46% in the contest. And he misses that one free throw. To Danny Green. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
McConnell. Jimmy Butler. He's now 4 for 6.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Joel Embiid. Huge block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Butler, he gets it.
Here's lesson number 1. When you allow a player like that the freedom of space to dance with the ball, there's no telling what kind of breakdance move they might hit you with.
Pascal Siakam, a bad pass as the Sixers come up with the steal.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
A drive to the basket, but the shot won't go down. Redick with it. Trailing by 15, cleans it up, and a putback slam.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Lowry, snared by Embiid. Redick with it. The deficit now up to 13. Down the lane. The shot won't fall. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
Philadelphia with the basketball. Great pass to set it up. Slams it down. Big finish for Joel Embiid.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Now whistle and a timeout for Philadelphia as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. New blood coming in for both sides. Oh, they called the foul.
A simple touch foul.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 3.
Right down Broadway for the 2. Defender has to pick him up.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Layup's good. That's as high percentage as it gets.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Sixers have the basketball. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
As a rookie last year, Ben Simmons averaged 16 points a game and posted 12 triple-doubles, the second most by any rookie in NBA history. Or was last year really his rookie year? We can debate that one later.
Nice finish at the rim.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there, but see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer, always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Jeremy Lin. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
And now a reach, and that's going to be an intentional foul. Free throws here in the final minute of play.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
First try at the line, no good. Oh, he missed on a pair. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Sixers call for time. That's their second of the final 3 minutes. No more timeouts left the rest of the game.
Present your tickets now at any participating Bobsville Burgers restaurant for a 10% discount on your meal. Bobsville Burgers, where the grill is magic.
Now ready with a couple of free throws.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Second personal foul. Team foul number 5.
Ben Simmons, a couple of free throws on the way. Shooting just 42% in the contest. Can't connect on the first free throw. Good recovery. Hits the second free throw. To Ibaka. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Serge Ibaka at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 76% from the line. Free throw is good. It's a three-point play, and that just might put this game out of reach. Baller into the front court. He'll run the offense. Taken by the Raptors.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
First one goes down. Able to convert on both free throws. Sixers control it. He was hacked. They let it go. No and one. There was some contact there.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately
Slams it home on the putback. That misses with a second to go. It's the Raptors with the victory as they win this one handily. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Raptors took this down to the wire before getting the win. I could get into detail about their play calling and shot selection, but let's be honest. We all know that the dunks were the most exciting. I'd be surprised if the rim isn't a little bit bent at this point. The 76ers finished on the losing end of a close score. And while they didn't win the game, they could have won a dunk contest. They put down plenty of slams in this matchup. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Game track. Assists.
The teams in this matchup did a great job of moving the ball and keeping the game flowing. It was the sort of action fans love to see, and I definitely enjoyed it myself. The unselfish play made for a great game.
Player of the game.
Kawhi Leonard put up the kind of points that made him an easy choice for this award. He couldn't be stopped, and when he realized he was in the zone, he just took it to another level. Here we go with the top 3 plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
And here we've got the upcoming games for the Philadelphia 76ers. See y'all next time. Jalen Rose signing out.